Hey everybody, I'm in the potty right now, hanging out. Matt and the girls are outside with the dog, playing in the sunshine. Brecken is napping and I am downstairs in the potty. I'm working, but I'm not working. I'm live with you guys. So I decided to do a video. I can't keep the accent up because I can't take it serious. Hey Denise, hey Amanda, hey Caitlin. I decided to share about an activity that we did this past week. And I feel like there are so many great tools and resources out there and information out there if you're open to find it. And this was one that I went to look for because I really feel everything we're going through right now is similar to grieving a loss. Like when I lost my mom, there was the steps of grieving that I had to go through to get me to a point of acceptance. And we need to go through those processes to get to acceptance so then we can move forward. But we all have to feel how we're feeling. Okay, Ashley, I'll try to keep the accent up. I don't know how long it will last, but I will try. If you guys prefer me to go live with accents, just tell me in the comments, so I'll try to keep it going. But I'm also trying to be serious, so that's kind of hard. But if you want me to keep an accent, I will try. Okay, back to my regular voice. So something that we did with the kids, specifically one of the kids recently, is they were really struggling with being frustrated. And I know I was feeling frustrated with the things that I can't control and can control. But, when you're overcome with these feelings of anxiety and stress and everything, what I've found that works well for me, and just to share with you guys, is make a list of everything that's totally stressing you out. I don't care if on this list it's controllables or non-controllables. I just want you to make a list of everything that's stressing you out. And you can do this if you guys have followed before my webinars about busy people getting stuff done. I use another word for it, or busy moms getting stuff done, because that's the groups that I've kind of run before and worked with people and helping them scheduling. So in those groups, I've talked about always waking up, trying to wake up 15 minutes before your family, because then you can do this activity before you get the ball rolling for the day. But whatever you are facing, whatever's stressing you out, what you can do and what's helped me is write out a list of every single detail of everything that's on your mind and it's just bothering you. Because there is power to pen to paper versus electronically typing, at least for me. Whenever I write something down, it's a lot more powerful for me. On top of that, I feel like I'm releasing and getting it out, because I need to be very aware that I don't want to take any negativity that I'm struggling with and just throw it on Matt as soon as he wakes up, because I don't know what's on his mind or what he's going through, and I don't want to bring him down if I'm struggling. So this is what I've done. I've made a list of things that are totally stressing me out, right? Every detail of things that are bothering me, things that are upsetting me. And then what I go ahead and do is I cross off everything that's out of my control. And this is where it's important. When you take the time to write out everything that you're struggling with, of course my cord comes down, and cross off everything that's out of your control, it's almost like you're emotionally releasing it to say, you know what? I can't do anything about it. And then you can look at the list of the things that are in your control and assess and say, okay, well, I can't control that I should be social distancing. I can't control what's happening in the world. What I can control, though, is, let's say you're overwhelmed with your house and organizing, and there are so many things that you'd love to do to get your home where you want it to be. And don't get me wrong, if you want to sit and watch Netflix because that makes you feel good right now and avoid the news and put yourself in a movie, do it. You need to do what's going to take care of you mentally, emotionally, and physically right now. And you know what's best for you deep down. So everybody's different. You know what's best for you right now in this season. I would hope you would. If not, ask a friend. They'll help you walk through it. Anyways, so let's say you have rooms in your house that you're overwhelmed with, that everything is just unorganized. Well, that's in your control. So when you have it written down on a list, then you can assess your list and say, you know what, let me pick 3 things off the list to achieve this week. 3 things detailed that you'd like to do. Let's say you want to organize a closet that's been bothering you. Let's say you want to clean behind the dryer. Let's say, I think you guys know what I'm getting at, right? Like whatever 3 things jump out at you that you're like, you know what, I want to do this. So you're creating quick wins for yourself. I think sometimes when we don't write a list out of what we want to achieve over time and then pick from it, I know for myself, I get extremely overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, I do nothing. I'm talking, I do nothing. Like I just stand there and I'm like, well, this isn't gonna happen because I don't know where to begin with anything. So that's what's really helped me through the process. Now, everybody's handling this different. And there is no wrong way to handle this right now. For me, I've been working from home for the last several years. So I went through the adjustment after I left the Olive Garden from working 50, 60 hours a week at the Olive Garden to working from home. And I can think back to struggling with that shift of all the things and just, there were so many things that just I felt anxious about. And learning what to do and trying to figure out. And I really feel so passionate about writing down your feelings and then crossing off what you can't control and release it. And then anytime, even after that, if you still are feeling anxious, I want you to follow the trick that Mel Robinson says in her book, The 5-Second Rule, which the Audible is fantastic. If you're not the type person to sit down and read a book, because I am not, she does a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and physically you just move. You get up, you leave the room, you get changed, you do a workout, you go for a walk, you grab a book, you do something, because then you're able to distract your mind. There's some scientific reason behind it, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then physically moving your body helps. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you're enjoying this Sunday. We have been outside playing softball with the girls. Matt gave Brewski a bath. Brecken's down for a nap. So that's when I was able to kind of sneak away and come see you guys for a little bit. But if you have any questions, and not that I'm a professional or really, not that I know everything. I just really want to share with you guys what's worked for me in the past when I've dealt with my own crisis, with my own types of trauma, what's worked for me and what's helped me push through. Because at the end of the day, there's no right way or wrong way to handle this. It's just about leaning into what's your controllables, and then in the moments of it, trying to find the things to be grateful for, as hard as it can be, trying to search for it. And I know it can be hard, and I know it can be daunting, and I know there's times where you might feel just so overwhelmed, and I get it. I can remember sitting next to my mom in the hospital and her just watching her deteriorate and watching her get ready to leave us on this earth. And I started the grieving process for her before she even passed. So I relate a lot to what we're going through now to that. And I'm not sharing this to be like, oh, look at me, I've been through stuff. I'm just trying to share with you where I'm coming from. And know that whatever I put out there is from a place of love, to offer hope and be the light. And if you do not want positivity or want hope, like if you just want the negative, I seriously recommend you unfollow, unfriend me, because I'm going to keep coming in here day after day after day, because I just want to keep offering you guys good, positive energy, because I believe so much in you. I do. I really, really do. I'm not full of shit. I really, really do. So I'm going to get going. I hear the kids coming in and Matt, but I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me. Hey, Rosella, Sophia, Kelly, Kevin, Lindsay, oh my goodness, there's so many of you guys on. I feel bad that I didn't say hi before now. Kelly and Sam got on. Karen, who is a first responder. She works in the medical field. Thank you for all you're doing.